What's up and welcome back, everyone. Today we've got a little bit of a different video. Usually we're working with equipment. Today we're working on equipment. The 6-liter has got a boost leak of some sort, whether it's on the exhaust side, the compressed air side, whatever you want to call it. She's got a boost leak. So we are going to start taking stuff apart on this thing, trying to figure out what the leak or where the leak is. I've got a really good feeling the up pipes are cracked and there's definitely some type of exhaust leak coming out of there. However, Colton's been saying he thinks there's also a boost leak, which if there is another boost leak, there's most likely coming out of the clamps here or, somewhere in there. Hopefully nothing to do with the intercooler or anything like that. So I'm just going to start taking stuff apart here. Hope for the best. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna start taking apart, our clamps here, our boots. I guess turbo boots, whatever they want to call it, intercooler boots, things like that. And just going from there, trying to identify an issue. Take the easy stuff out first, and then hopefully from there find a resolution to it. Or if not, keep going into the hard part, which would be doing the up pipes. And hopefully it doesn't come to that. So let's jump right into this. All right, if you haven't already, make sure you go down below and smash that like button and make sure you are subscribed to see a lot more videos like this and a lot more videos about this truck and all the equipment we got here and that we play around with all summer long. Alright, so we made some decent progress. Got pretty much everything taken out from underneath here. I've got, not everything, but everything that we thought we had to do. Got the intercooler pipe from there down to there, and I got the other intercooler pipe on the other side. At first I was thinking it would be one of the rubber boots from the other side, because this one's kind of like a half plastic, half rubbery compound. But I think we figured out what it is. It's that pipe that goes down to the intercooler on the driver's side of the engine bay. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but there are some cracks. Let me grab my phone and put a light on it. But it does look like there are some micro little cracks in it. So that is what I'm guessing our boost leak is. If anyone on here has owned a 6-liter, I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, there you can really see the cracks, but it's all just kind of cracking on the bottom there. So I'm guessing that's what it is. See inside. I'm curious. I'm gonna put some water in it and just kind of like let it sit in those little V's, because it's got those same little V's on the inside, and then see if it drips out of there, just to reconfirm. I'm almost positive that's what it is, but just to reconfirm. So that should solve that. Now I guess my next question is, at this point in time, do I want to do the up pipes? Because the whole time I thought it was the up pipes that were cracked, because they have been cracked before. After we did an EGR delete, and then we ended up replacing those. However, now seeing that that's a pretty bad boost leak over there, pretty bad area of concern. This whole time, was it ever the up pipes, or was it just that? And I'm thinking I'm gonna buy a new piece there, put it back on the truck, because it's really not much more work to, once I put that stuff on, that stuff can pretty much stay on. The turbo's got to come out, so that intercooler, this thing's got to come out with, that's pretty easy. And then pretty much the turbo's got to come out, all this has got to come off here. And yeah, the turbo would have to come out, unconnect the exhaust, and then obviously where it connects to the manifold and up pipes on the bottom side of the turbo or back side of the turbo there, disconnected. But this pipe over here that is cracked and definitely causing a serious boost leak, that can be put back on there, and it won't need to come off again to do this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it all back together, run it a little bit, and see if the up pipes are still an issue, or if they were ever an issue for that matter. Maybe it was just that pipe over there, that's all I was experiencing, was where the noise was coming from. Because when you drove the truck, you could definitely hear like a whooshing, just air noise. And for a while I just thought, because at first it really wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad at all. I thought it was just the up pipes doing that. So that's why I was like, we'll just do the up pipes, fix those, and you know, be on our way. But then at some point over the summer, it just productively started to get worse and worse and worse, to the point where Colton and I both thought, you know, maybe this isn't just the up pipes, maybe this is something else. And it turns out that it most likely is. So let's go get on the computer right now and let's go order a new one of these. Alright guys, so quick update. What we found is, after looking at all kinds of different options and stuff, Ford actually makes an upgraded intercooler pipe, which is made out of metal, as you can see, and it's got the boots and everything on it, and it'll match perfectly with the other side, which is kind of, you know, it's metal, so it's obviously going to be better. It's not going to be the same thing. It's not going to break, or I mean, you know, not as easily, but it also matches the other side, and I didn't really want to have to buy two. Plus the price on this is good, but also since it's a Ford part, I'm going to see if our local Ford dealer has it online. It said it was 80 bucks at their place there. So I'm going to try to get it from there, or see if they can get it and overnight it or something like that. So first thing in the morning, because it is 6 o'clock, they're closed now. First thing in the morning, we're going to go over there and, well, we're probably going to give them a call and talk to them and see what's what. And then from there, make a choice, see which is the best way to get it. Hi, I've got a Ford part number here, and I was wondering if you guys have it in stock.
Sure, what you got there, man?
6C3Z 6C640AA.
And the updated metal tube?
Yep, for the cold side on a 6.0.
Yes.
Is that?
And are you on our Shifty consultant?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, 10617. And yeah, I show a couple upstairs.
Sweet, I will be over in a little bit to pick one up then, if that sounds good.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to reference the PO?
No.
No, and you guys are on a charge account or a cash account?
We are on a charge, but can I pay for it in cash there?
Yes, you can. I'll just put it on cash counter, and then yeah, just pay for it when you get here.
Sweet, awesome. Thank you very much.
No problem, man. Have a good day.
You too, bye-bye.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Boom! They got it! Woo! That makes my day better because we can get this thing back together right now. Welcome back. It's the next day. Obviously, there was no time jump at all for you guys on the video, but it is the next day. They have got it. That makes me happy. Plus, online here, it was 111.04 on XDP. Ford Auto Nation in White Bear Lake. Huge shout out for having it on stock, on hand. They got two of them, and it was 106 something. So there you go. I know I hear everyone all the time go, oh, get it online. It's way cheaper online. That is not always the case. Sometimes it's actually more expensive online, considering this is the cheapest I found it online was 111 anywhere. So buying it directly from AutoNation Ford was cheaper. So right on. Big thanks to you guys there. But let's go over there and pick that bad boy up. We gotta pick that up, and then right after we get that, we actually got to go down to the airport to pick Cleo up, who is just getting back in town from a softball event. So let's head over there. Let's go do that. It is drizzly as all get out today. You know, really not an ideal day for anything other than working on your 6-liter. Alright guys, we have got the goods there, right there in the box. What a deal. And this is one of the only limiteds I've actually seen in the area. I've seen like a couple other ones, but I mean, I don't know, they just don't, you know, they're not very common around here. You guys see a lot of limiteds in your area? We definitely don't see that many. But I love those wheels. Those wheels are kind of like the 2008 to 2010 Lariat wheels. Super sweet wheels. I love those. Alright guys, so we just got to the airport. Well, didn't just get to the airport. I've been sitting here for like 45 minutes because I'm an idiot and totally forgot that even though the plane lands at 11, there's still another 45 minutes of waiting to get your stuff. unlock the door. Get on a movie!
Ta-da!
That's the goods right there. That's the stuff. All right, back to the shop. All right, guys, we are back, and we've got the parts, obviously, because we picked them up, but I'm gonna show you them here. This is basically it. So this is the old one here, right in the garbage with this piece of crap. It's like this plasticky rubber. I mean, it's like a rubber that's pretty hard. So pretty much junk, but the new one, all metal, and it is pretty much, I don't like how the boots are actually a different color, but the other boots are like this bluish color. As you can see there. I was kind of hoping it would match perfectly to that, but I mean, you know, after a couple days or whatever, you know, running the thing, I don't think it's gonna really look too out of line. So I just wanted everything to match and to look clean under there. That was pretty much the main goal. So I'm gonna get up on top of this thing, start putting it back together, and let's hope we can get this thing going tonight. It's pouring rain outside right now. I don't know if I'm gonna drive it or not, just because it's all clean already, so I don't know. But let's start putting it back together. We pretty much got to put the intercooler pipe back on, and after that, the battery box can go on, and then after that, air box, battery, and just buttoning it back up from there. Intake, all that stuff. Air box, intake, same thing. So let's get to it. So quick update, honestly the hardest part of this whole deal, hands down, is just putting the air box in and out. It is an absolute nightmare. Putting it back in, I kind of figured out a trick though. You just gotta pull out your, I don't even know what it's called, your map sensor, your intake, whatever sensor, pressure sensor, whatever the hell, to make sure basically what happens is, if the turbo is pulling more than what the air filter is allowing it to flow, that creates a vacuum in this area, obviously, because it's not flowing proper, and it tells you if your air filter is dirty, that sensor. But it just literally pulls right out. It's not screwed in or anything. I just twisted it back and forth and pulled it out. It's basically a plug, because the only thing on that side would be a vacuum. It's not, there's no boost on that side, so there's no reason it would come out, hence why it's just pushed in. But once you pull that out, disconnect right here at this guy, and the whole assembly, take it out as one piece. It should slide right in between here once you have this guy off. But that is literally the key to this. Last time I tried to take it all out in like separate pieces or just pull the middle out, which definitely wasn't the key. Leaving everything from the front piece, air filter piece, to the back piece together, disconnecting it where the tube goes into the turbo. You can leave the turbo thing in, the tube in, take that guy out and take that guy out, you know, just unplug that one, but pull this whole piece out here and it should come out. You got to wiggle it back and forth a little bit, but it will eventually come out. So that's the best way to do it, but that is definitely the biggest pain in the butt. It's just, I mean, literally like every corner on here of everything is sharp, and you just cut your hands up while you do it. So that's the trickiest part. But now we just got to put the battery in, put that all back together and put the top on it, and we should be good to go. We got our clamps tightened down. We got this one re-tightened down. I had this battery and our battery over here on a trickle charger while they were out, and the light went green, so our batteries are looking good, just to check them up here. Basically just getting everything ready for summer. So let's put this battery back in, and then let's get this thing buttoned up tonight. No, it did not take long. Blew the old intercooler boot clean off right down here. Go figure. Ducky, that's the one you put on. I asked, I said, is it tight? Oh, it's tight. Oh well, not a big deal. We'll put her back on and try it again. Round 2, I guess now's a good time to check all the other ones. Honestly, it looks like that may have moved a bit, if you can see that. Because that was all the way on. That may have moved a bit, so maybe I should loosen it, retighten it. Hopefully this one down here is fine. It's pretty hard to see, and like I was saying, it is a MFer to get at too. That one looks like it's right where it was, right up to the nub thing. Oh, that one may have moved. But, retighten them down, start over. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for today. That's gonna be a wrap. It is all good. We drove it. It's perfect. It's, for now, you know, whatever. No, we got on it. We saw 25 PSI of boost, which is funny because literally for the longest time now since it's had that, or since it started that, I've never seen really much over 20, 21 at very tops. But we saw like 25 when I had her canned, so that's pretty sick. We got some power back into her, and I'm sure it's going to help fuel economy just the way the thing runs because it was made to run that way. It shifts better because it's just the right boost and the right like RPM. It's just a different truck now. So glad I finally had the time to get that fixed. It didn't take super long, but at the same time, when you're plowing all day, or plowing all night, meeting with people all day, it's hard to find time to do it. So it's nice to be able to just let it sit for 2 days here, almost 3, and just let her go. So we'll catch you guys on the next video. I think the up pipes are fine. I don't know what we're gonna do next to this truck, but we definitely got some more stuff coming down the pipe, or we're gonna sell it and buy a brand new truck, potentially. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and we will see you guys next time.